Bringing Up Bates fans know that Michaela Bates and her husband Brandon Kalin have been trying to become parents for years. The pair was open about their infertility a while back, but they have since stopped sharing so much and have requested privacy from fans. So, it's been a little while since they have shared any news about where they are at with starting a family. Still, fans have offered prayers and often remind the couple that they are thinking of them. In a new Instagram post, the couple shared a handful of photos from their special time with their nieces and nephews. In June alone, 3 new babies were born: Jadon, Hazel, and Charlotte. So Michaela and Brandon enjoyed soaking up some newborn snuggles. Not only did Michaela and Brandon get to hang out with the newborns, but they also spent some time with the older kiddos. Alyssa Bates Webster was in town and brought her 4 daughters along too. In one post, Michaela writes, "This has been one special month. We are so in love with all these little babies. Just when we think our hearts are full, we meet another niece or nephew, and our hearts grow even more." Bringing Up Bates fan questions Michaela's positivity. Naturally, fans are curious how Michaela is able to spend so much time with the kids and maintain her positivity. In a comment, one fan writes, "I'm puzzled how you always keep a smile with infertility. Christian or not, you are human and infertility is brutal. The struggle is real and so are the tears. It's ought to show us raw honesty too sometimes. Bet infertility sucks. God provided us our long-awaited miracle via preg. I sincerely pray He will do the same for you as well." In response, Michaela writes, "Thank you so much for the prayers. Congrats on your little miracle." Then she goes on to talk about the hard times she and Brandon have walked through together. She says, "We definitely have many nights of tears and days of deep heartache, but as a couple we prefer to walk through the hardest times together in privacy. For right now, we don't want to share the pain publicly. All the baby cuddles and special time with our nieces and nephews give us hope. They are truly a gift and bring joy and healing to our hearts." So, what do you think of Brandon Kalin and Michaela Bates' response? Let us know in the comments below. For more updates about the Bates family, check back with TV shows Ace. https://www.youtube.com/watch?v = 1 fnbwv4. Pastor Gil Bates from Bringing Up Bates on uptv knows Jim Bob Duggar from TLC's Counting On. Actually, they share more than just religious zeal in common, as they both raised loads of kids. Both of them have long-running TV shows, and both of them raised their kids with Christian morals. This week, as it was Father's Day on Sunday, Jill preached about reprobate fathers, and many fans thought he directly shaded Jim Bob and his son Josh. Pastor Gil Bates' family all try and attend church together. Jim Bob Duggar lives in Arkansas, and he raises his kids very strictly. In fact, his show revealed for years that the girls dress down and frumpy and grow up to breed more kids. Given no advanced education, the women prepare for a life of drudgery and many babies. Meanwhile, the boys marry young and start breeding more of them as soon as possible. Religious and zealous in his church, most of the family attend various church events. It came as a bit of a slap in the face when his son Josh turned out not so God-loving as TLC made out. Meanwhile, Pastor Gil Bates from Tennessee also raises a family with Christian values, if not quite as demeaning to women. His family also tries to attend the church where he preaches, and they seem quite happy to do so. In fact, Trace Bates claims that one of the best things in their lives is gathering the clan together to listen to their dad preach. See the Bates family's Sunday selfie. For a long time, fans actually thought that Gil's son Lawson might secretly date Jenna Duggar, but perhaps his dad was against the idea because of Josh Duggar. Recall, Josh first molested his sister and became involved in porn and cheated on his wife Anna. Counting On fans feel Josh got off lightly as his dad swept it all under the carpet. Jim Bob Duggar shaded over Josh on Father's Day. Pastor Gil Bates preached on Father's Day at his church on Sunday 2021, without a crystal ball on Instagram shared about it, posting up a short clip. Katie Joy noted, Gil Bates went off about reprobate fathers during his service tonight. Then, she talked about how he specifically mentioned pornography and perversion. It centered around the fact that fathers should step away from sin or they might end up rejecting God and land up in jail. Additionally, bad things always come into the light. While some fans agreed that Pastor Gil Bates sounded very much against Josh, others think he also shaded Jim Bob Duggar. After all, if Jim did something about the molestation scandal, then Josh might never have reoffended. Gil also said, reprobate fathers will ruin their families. Well, Josh brought a lot of shame to the whole family. In other words, both Josh and his dad talked the talk about serving God, but neither of them actually did. You can watch the entire sermon here if you feel interested in it. What do you think about the sermon? Was it just a run-of-the-mill sermon, or did he actually shade Josh and his dad Jim Bob Duggar? Sound off your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to check back with us often for more news about Pastor Gil Bates from Bringing Up Bates and Jim Bob Duggar from Counting On. Bringing Up Bates star Josie Balka sadly had to spend some time in the emergency room recently. She gave a couple of updates on social media, filling fans in. What happened to her, and how is she doing now? Josie Balka shares an update. In an Instagram story post, Josie shared a snap of herself and her 2-year-old daughter Willow snuggling on the couch. She wrote, after spending last night in the ER, it's so good to be home cuddling my babies and feeling a little better. In the photo, she still has EKG monitoring pads on her chest. This post naturally sparked a conversation among Bringing Up Bates fans who were looking for more details. On Reddit, fans voiced their concerns and wondered what was going on with the young mother. All of them hope she's doing okay now. Why did the Bringing Up Bates star go to the ER? Fortunately, Josie didn't keep fans waiting too long for an explanation. In another post, Josie filled everyone in on what had happened. She revealed that she wasn't feeling well and went to bed with a headache. When she woke up, she couldn't feel one side of her face and had a hard time remembering anything. When she was first examined at the ER, the doctors thought she could have had a stroke. After testing, everything came back normal, so she was diagnosed with dehydration, low blood sugar, and food poisoning. The reasons for her other concerning symptoms are unknown, but it seems like Josie is doing okay now. Hopefully, she won't have to go back to the ER and can stay healthy with the help of her family. Fans point out that Josie has a lot going on with 2 young kids at home. She recently gave birth to her second daughter, Hazel, who spent some time in the NICU. Josie may be stressed out and not taking the best care of herself, some fans think. Others think she may be having a hard time eating and drinking enough while taking care of her kids, especially while she's nursing and needs extra food and water. So, were you curious about Josie Balka's ER visit? Do you think she will share more details soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates about uptv's Bringing Up Bates, check back with TV shows Ace.